The monk tied a rope around a frog and attached a stone before dropping it into the water, with the weight dragging it down. The frog could barely manage to jump. Then he grabbed a small fish and did the same thing, tying a stone to it. Watching the fish struggle in pain, the monk was having a great time, but his master saw everything he was doing, yet the master didn't stop him. That night while the monk was sleeping, the master quietly brought over a large stone and tied it tightly to the monk's back with rope. When the monk woke up the next day, he begged his master to untie the stone, but the master told him to go to the river first to find all the animals he had tied up with rope and free them from their bindings. If even one animal had died, the stone would stay tied to his back forever. The monk panicked and rushed to the riverbank. Fortunately, the frog was still alive. He quickly untied the rope around the frog, but the fish he had bound was already dead. The monk broke down and started crying. His master thought he had learned his lesson, so he removed the stone from the monk's back. However, when this monk grew up, a girl suddenly came to the temple, and he made an even more serious mistake. While the girl was sleeping, he secretly slipped his hand into her blanket. The girl woke up startled and slapped him. The monk knelt before the Buddha statue, constantly repenting. The girl was about to comfort him when the master suddenly pushed open the door. The monk desperately prayed not to be discovered, but that night, he snuck into the girl's blanket while his master slept. This time he had crossed the line completely. To avoid being caught by his master, they secretly rowed a boat out onto the lake. But the next morning, the master discovered everything. He had quietly pulled out the wooden plug from the boat's bottom. As more and more water filled the boat, the two sleeping figures suddenly woke up. The monk knew his master had found them out and knelt on the ground begging for forgiveness. The master warned him to forget about this relationship, then rowed the boat to send the girl away. That night the monk couldn't fall asleep. He actually waited until his master was asleep, then left the temple carrying a Buddha statue on his back. However, the master knew the monk had secretly left, but didn't try to stop him at all. He knew that if the monk wanted to leave, there was no holding him back. Many years later, he saw his disciple's photo in the newspaper. His former student was now wanted by police citywide for murdering his wife. He let out a deep sigh. The monk had finally received the consequences he deserved for his wicked thoughts.